This is a real, warning that I really want you to pay close attention to. Come here. Don't try to force open your third eye chakra. Okay? Did you hear that? Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, a place where we speak about all things spirituality, esotericism, and self-transformation. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because I post a video every week and you do not want to miss on any of that. So today the topic is something that I keep on reading on social media, that I keep on hearing from people. I opened my third eye. You need to open your third eye. Third eye this, third eye that. Honey, this video is gonna debunk all of that and tell you the truth about opening your third eye and why doing so is a terrible idea. So stay tuned if you want to know why. So first of all, what is a third eye? The third eye is our mind's eye. Some people explain it by speaking of the Ajna, which is the third eye chakra in the chakra-based system. And by the way, if you're interested about a video on the different chakras, how to unblock their energies when they are blocked and so on, let me know in the comment section down below and I will shoot that for you. There's also other people who look at it from the pineal gland perspective, which is a real organ found in the body. Actually, it is located behind our forehead, in the region where, this place. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to look at the third eye, but the common thread between all of these explanations is that it is an energy center that allows the person, once it is activated, to see the truth, to go beyond illusions, to actually tap into his own intuition, to connect to other realms, to see things that other people are not aware of. This energy center is actually related to our perception of the universe and of ourselves. It is related to seeing beyond the veil, seeing beyond illusions, seeing truth, seeing the true nature of the world. See, when somebody takes drugs, for instance, entheogenic drugs, I'm speaking of LSD, DMT, shrooms, all of these entheogenic drugs, or ayahuasca, which are not actually drugs, they're plant-based divine medicine, but that's the topic for another day. But when people take those things, they force open their third eye. Their third eye is forced to look at things that they weren't able of perceiving before. But that can also happen naturally, which is one of the reasons why I decided to make this video, is because a lot of people believe that the third eye is something that can be open and closed like a window. The third eye is not a window. Did you hear that? The third eye is not some book that you can open and close. That's not the case. Your third eye is not a goddamn book that you can just open and close. Some people kind of see it this way, to them it's like, oh, I opened my third eye and you have your third eye closed. No one on earth, let me just tell you this, no one on earth has his third eye completely shut down, or else he's not human, or else he has really a big disconnection from his intuition and so on. We all have our third eye, if you want to keep the metaphor of the book somewhat open. It's just that some people have more pages open, some people have more pages to play with, and others, well, they have just 1 or 2 pages to play with. The metaphor that I like to use is a radio. Think of your third eye as a radio station that is always on, and this radio is able of catching some frequencies based on what frequency you put it on. So if you put this radio on a station where there's no broadcast-ish whatever, you're not gonna hear anything. All you're gonna hear is interference and weird sounds like those sounds. That's all you're gonna be able to hear. But if you put it on the right channel, then, honey, you're gonna be able to hear all the music from China, people speaking in South Africa. You're gonna be able to hear aliens even if you just know the right channel. And this is what I really want you to think about, really. People who say they want to open their third eye chakra, or who think they open their third eye chakra, are talking from ego. That's your ego who wants to be like, I open my third eye chakra. Honey, your third eye is going to awaken and be activated every time you practice your spirituality. This is the baseline. This is, all you can take from my video. Your third eye is automatically going, to get open if you meditate, as an example, if you work on yourself, if you observe the world, if you do vipassana meditation, as an example, or if you get involved in your dream state. By the way, you can watch my video about dream states. I'm shamelessly putting it out there, but anyways, there's many practices that can lead you to opening your chakra naturally, smoothly, and effortlessly. So now that we understand what the third eye is and isn't, let me just tell you this. This is a real, warning that I really want you to pay close attention to. Come here. Don't try to force open your third eye chakra. Okay? Did you hear that? Let me repeat it once again. Do not try to force open your third eye chakra. Why? Because having your third eye chakra open is an effect. It is a result. It is not a goal in itself. The goal that you should focus on is growing your spiritual body and spiritual mind and becoming more mindful and becoming more aware. That's the goal. There's something called the Tree of Life in the Kabbalah that I really want to dedicate a full video or even series about, because there's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of really interesting things. But this Tree of Life that was also mentioned in the monotheistic religions in Eden, in the Garden of Eden, when God tested Adam and Eve and told them, you can eat the fruits of the Tree of Life, but you cannot eat the fruits of the tree of knowledge, because then you will drop, from heaven. And this tree of life that he allowed them to enjoy those fruits, this is the tree that allows you to become clairvoyant, to become, the master of your own thoughts, to manifest things beyond your wildest imaginations. These are the fruits that the magician can play with. The person who deals with all of these things and seeks knowledge, self-transformation, inner healing, inner alchemy, all of these things, he has superpowers at the end of it. But if a person does those things just to get those superpowers, it's gonna backfire on him. So this is really a clear warning. Do not try to get superpowers if you're not in it for other things as well. Superpowers are just a result. If you focus on them, you're not gonna get anywhere, and even if you do, it's gonna be really slow and it's gonna come back at you at some point. So yeah, don't try to see things that are crazy, because you're gonna get crazy if you do that. Because once you are in your ego, there's fear involved. Fear is a good thing, okay? We all need fear because fear allows us to go forward. But some people that I know fear demons, as an example. We all fear something. I used to be afraid of the dark, and I once thought that I opened my third eye, and what I did is that I switched that channel and I started seeing things in the dark. And honey, let me tell you, that was scary as F. So don't do that to yourself. If you're scared of a lot of things, try to make your, third eye awakening in comparison to that. So let's say today you realize that the dark is as important as the light, and that there's nothing to be afraid of anymore, and you lose 10% of the fear that you had in the past. Your third eye is going to awaken 10% more. That's what you want. That's the balance that you want to achieve, and not just opening your third eye while you're afraid of sounds? Well, if you open your third eye, idiot, you're gonna start hearing sounds. People are gonna start talking to you. Places are gonna start talking to you. Once you are not scared of what's beyond the veil, once you are able to understand what's beyond the veil, then you can benefit from opening your third eye as a result, as a fruit of your labor and hard work. And that is all for today, guys. This is all. I really wish you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comment section below if you ever had these experiences. What I really want you to stay with before I leave you is this: you are always connected to your third eye energy. If you see someone and you feel like that person is not right for you and it ends up being the truth, that's your third eye trying to communicate with you. That's your mind's eye that saw it before it happened. If you are walking down the street and you see the street and you go like, oh my God, we live in such a beautiful world. Even when I die, those birds, those trees, these are illusions, but everything is beautiful. This illusion is beautiful. If that happens to you, you are using your third eye energy. So always, always claim that power because you have it within you, and don't seek it for ego-based reasons, because honey, you're just gonna get scared and it's gonna be really not so romantic and magical as some people make it look like. So that was it for today. I really wish you the best, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye bye.